Alright guys, so that intro, did you like it? Do you think I should make some more often? Let me know in the comments down below. Today on the channel, second episode of the If My Favorite YouTuber Was a Cocktail series, plus how to make cold brew coffee at home and how to make a delicious cocktail with it. So if I tell you that today's YouTuber is super famous, Canadian, and loves coffee, do you have any idea? Find out on the other side of the intro. Let's go. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining us again for this new cocktail video. So with the intro and with what I told you, were you able to guess what YouTuber inspired me today's cocktail? I didn't tell you, but besides the fact that he is Canadian, loves coffee, and is very famous on YouTube, he also is a tremendous photographer and videographer. He's actually the reason why I created my Google account a few years ago, because I wanted to subscribe to his channel. And I was also able to take my first step into the videography world because of the tips that I've learned on his channel, and I'm still learning a lot from his videos today. So if you like the style of video I'm making, if you love photography or videography, I'm sure you will love his channel if you're not already following him. So, time for the big reveal. Today's YouTuber for the If My Favorite YouTuber Was a Cocktail series is Pete McKinnon. When I had the idea of making that series of cocktail videos, obviously Pete McKinnon was on top of my list. As I said, he's the first channel I've ever subscribed to, and he still is today a major inspiration. I thought it would be quite easy to create a cocktail for him because this guy is passionate about coffee. He owns his brand of coffee, drinks it all the time, keeps on saying in his videos how much he loves it. So I was like, coffee cocktail, that will be the perfect match. I also know that he loves cold brew and tonic with maraschino cherries, so I tried to create a cocktail involving these ingredients, but unfortunately, I was not satisfied. So I put that on the back burner, waiting for the perfect idea to pop out, and then suddenly a few weeks ago, he releases a video where we see him changing the keg of a beer on tap at the studio, because he has beer on tap in his studio, which is pretty cool by the way, and I spotted blurry in the background, but I have a trained eye for spotting alcohol bottles, so I recognized a bottle of whiskey, Lagavulin 16, which is a peated scotch, so that's when the light bulb moment happened. Peated scotch, Pete McKinnon, that's when the Pete McKinnon cocktail was born. In order to make the Pete McKinnon, what you're gonna need is a peated scotch. I chose Lagavulin 8 because it's not overly peated and its malt flavor will go perfectly with the cold brew coffee. Speaking of which, you're gonna need cold brew coffee, Maraschino liqueur, Angostura bitters, maple sugar, and fresh blueberries. So first we're gonna make the homemade cold brew. You will see it is very simple. In a glass jar, you're gonna weight 200 grams of your favorite coarsely ground coffee. To that, you're gonna add 1 liter of filtered water. You're gonna give it a little stir because you wanna make sure all the coffee is perfectly submerged in the water. You're gonna close the lid and put it in the fridge for 24 hours. Once this is done, you're gonna filter your mixture through coffee filter. I personally use a filtering bag that I recently bought and I love them, so I'm gonna link it in the description down below if you wanna get them for yourself. They also work perfectly for milk clarification, by the way. And this is it guys, as simple as that. This is how we make homemade cold brew coffee. Now that we have our delicious cold brew, we can start with a cocktail. So we're gonna pour 1.5 ounces of Lagavulin 8 in our shaker. To that, we're gonna add 1.5 ounces again of our cold brew coffee, 1/4 ounce of maraschino liqueur, two dashes of Angostura bitters, 1 teaspoon of maple sugar, and about 6 fresh blueberries. And now we can fill our shaker with ice and give it a very good shake for about 10 seconds. We're now ready to fine strain it into our favorite cocktail coupe. And for the garnish, we're simply gonna add a beautiful fresh cherry on top of the cocktail, just like that. And this, my friend, is how you make the Pete McKinnon cocktail. Let's give it a try. It is a delicious drink. It is smoky, but it doesn't take over. The maltiness from the scotch enhance the cold brew. It is robust, but refreshing at the same time. I love the tannins and fruitiness from the blueberries. Goes really well with the maraschino. And then the hint of maple flavor in the cocktail rounds it up and makes for the perfect Canadian smoky coffee cocktail. I love it. I hope you're gonna love it too. Peter, if you're watching this video, I hope you're gonna give it a try. That's it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Hit the like and the bell if you want to be notified when we post a new cocktail video. Until then, thank you very much for watching again. Have a great day and see you very soon. Cheers.